Hey guys, what's up? Ruddy here, bringing you an attack breakdown. So for this base, I chose to use a 3 Golem surgical hog attack. It's called Stone Surgical Hogs, or 3 goho, or anything like that really. You can make up whatever name you want for it, because it's known as a lot of things. So for this base, I'll show you the way I scouted it. I won't show you how it actually was until we go ahead and look at the attack. This is just where I thought everything was. So Teslas I knew straight off like this because of the previous attack. No, that one was there. So the previous attack was just a loon, I don't know what kind, but it just showed Teslas, no giant bombs. So I knew that's where they were. So my scout for the giant bombs, I didn't think he had any doubles. I thought it was all singles. So I thought I'll do giant bombs a different color. I'll go red. So I thought we had a giant bomb there, and down here. Thought it was just 4 singles. I figured he wanted the Tesla plus giant bomb combo to shred any hogs that went past that way. I also figured he had a single next to the queen and a single next to the air sweeper. I was half right with my giant bombs. You'll see later on, but I'll just show you how I went ahead and scouted out an attack for this base, or at least planned an attack, I should say. So I was contemplating coming down from this side with just a shattered, but then this set here, a double giant bomb there, didn't really make sense to me. I didn't think it was deep in enough, and I knew there couldn't be one there because there was a Tesla there. So I decided against coming from that side, and I added an extra golem to my attack and just thought I might as well go 3 golems in this way, and then chuck a jump down to help get into the queen. So I kind of went like that. My thought was that I could trip these 3 bombs and then I'd just be left with 1 single. For the funnel break, it was just whiz. I put down too many whiz for my funnel break. I think I put 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 or something, or maybe 1, something like that. I used a few too many though. I think I misclicked 1 or whatever. Anyway, so I wall break it into this compartment here. Wait, change color. It's always good to have a nice mix of colors. Wall break it into there. Chuck my queen down. If you're not luring, and you're bringing golems, you want to make sure that you don't put your barb king in until the golems trigger the CC, because your barb king will normally run out in front of your golems if you put him in too early, and you don't want the CC targeting him straight away because you want him to take out the queen. So just wait on your barb king, create a nice wide funnel, make sure that when you do choose to put him in, he won't stray to either side, he'll go where you want him to. So that's why I created the funnel so wide. And yeah, you just want to make sure that the CC is targeting your golems before you put your barb king in. That's pretty key. Also, if there's a witch in the CC, you want to make sure the witch has, you want to wait like say 10 seconds. It normally takes for the witch to come in with the other CC troops. Normally they'll have like a witch and some whiz or whatever, and you want to make sure that you'll just leave your golems to tank until that witch clumps up and you're able to take as many out with 1 lightning spell as you can. If you're using rage, it's a little bit different, but lightning spell is normally the go-to unless they have numerous loons in their CC, or they have, say, a lava hound or something along those lines. You normally want to take a lightning spell. So yeah, just got everything into there. Use that jump to get access to this single spot and all the Teslas and giant bombs there. I wanted to take out the Teslas because they do incredible DPS, and I didn't want my hogs to have to go through all the Teslas, especially when I'm using such a high level or high golem kill squad. So that was the kill squad part of it. It also worked to take out the king because I didn't want to have to deal with him on cleanup, especially if I didn't have many hogs left at the end. So hog deployment. For our giants, we'll use this color. So I'll show where my giants were first, and then I'll show you how I deployed my hogs. So we got a giant coming in there, we got a giant coming in here, and we got a giant coming in here. It was surgical hogs, hence the use of the giants. Giants help just tank point defense for your hogs. because point defense do the most damage. You also want to watch out for whiz towers, but they're usually not on the very outside, and you really don't need a giant tanking for them. You just want to make sure you get them taken down as quickly as possible. Alright, so we do hog deploy now. Hog deploy was pretty simple actually. I used 3 hogs here, 3 hogs there, 3 hogs there, 3, 2, 2, and 2. Now, with your hogs, you just want to spread them out along all the point defense. Just tap for the amount you want. Don't just hold and drag or whatever. Reasoning for my 2 hogs on this mortar down here is for the possible giant bomb spot here. If there was a double giant bomb there, I wanted to make sure I got that mortar out, and these 2 hogs were like kind of sacrificial hogs, because at least one would trip a giant bomb if there was a double set there, and that would mean that my hogs didn't finish on a double and all die before they finish cleanup. That's pretty much it. I think I'll just show you heal spells and then we'll go watch the raid. So heal spell placement. I wanted to wait a bit more on my heal spells than I think I did. First heal spell, I wanted to put down sort of here, like that. Make sure I cover those whiz towers, the expo, and the possible single bomb in there. And then my last heal, I wanted down here. Just covering that last whiz tower and the possible bomb spot. I ended up using the first heal further up here, and then the second heal pretty much where I show it now. As you can probably already guess, it did work. So yep, that is the scout. I will go ahead and head over to Clash right now, and we'll go ahead check out how the attack went. I'll kind of pick apart my mistakes because there were mistakes. Let me just check what that was. That was just a Clash notification. That's alright. Okay. So we'll go ahead and watch it. It was an attack on 13, I believe. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. So I started on the left-hand side. Just with my 3 golems. I didn't spread them out because I wanted to make sure they all went into that compartment when I wallbreaked it open. So you can see I accidentally dropped a 3rd whiz down there, which was a waste of a whiz, but I did get the funnel nice and wide. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. Waited on my wall breakers just to make sure they were going in between the mortar splash. Got them broken in pretty easily, put my queen down. Now I'll wait till that cannon's taken out so I make sure that my golems trip the CC and not my king. As you can see, CC is now triggered so I can chuck in my king with no worries. Now just watch how long I wait until I use my lightning spell. You can see my golems are taking heavy damage, but I don't use it until the witch is right there. I think I got everything taken out with that, so it was a good lightning spell. Golems are going into the core, so is my king. I use his ability now just to take care of the queen, and I'm pretty much set to go. So first giant goes down, backed up by the groups of 3 hogs. Second giant down now, groups of 3 hogs again. These hogs up here actually did screw up. They went to the wrong building, but that was my fault, and that wasn't too much of a problem. So I'm just backing up with my last sets of hogs now. Last giant's already down. You can see everything's coming together here. I just saw everything grouped together, so I thought, you know what, why not? I will use my heal there. Just save as many hogs as possible. That worked really well. That was actually a really nice heal. It healed my Barb King as well. Now, I'm neglecting my second heal at the moment because I find this more important. You can see the group of 2 hogs down the bottom took out that mortar, and they'll run across, and they do trip a giant bomb there. There was a double set there, so if I had not sent in those 2 hogs, all my hogs would have grouped together at the end and died on that one building. Alrighty, so I tripped that giant bomb, sacrificial hog there. Some of my hogs did trigger giant bomb there, but that heal actually saved them. And then they just trigger one last giant bomb, but there's too many of them, not enough defenses left, and I'm sweet. I do have both heroes up at the end of the raid. I'm about to pop my queen's ability, just so she sends out a few archers to help with the overall DPS. Up top, I have a whiz cleaning up and a goblin, but it really wasn't enough up top. I did want to keep another whiz or 2 for cleanup, but I accidentally dropped too many when I was creating my funnel, which was one of the big problems with this attack. Also, I think heal spell placement could have been a bit better in this attack, but those are really the only two things I can nitpick at the moment. I'm sure you guys can leave in the comments or in Reddit how you think I could have improved this attack, because I'll probably post it to Reddit. Yeah, guys, so I hope you learned something about this. Like I said, the use for 3 golems was just to get my heroes tanking, to get something tanking for my heroes, because if you have like mid-level heroes, you can even make the most of that extra golem, because if you have your heroes at the end, you have them for cleanup and all that. As you can see, I've still got a golem left over, so it probably wasn't that necessary, but it did help with the tanking, kept more hogs alive as well. You want to make sure that if your golems are where you want them to be, if they can get far enough into the base, then wait for them to tank for point defense before you send in your hogs, because they act like an extra giant. Even if you can just distract a few expos or whatever, it always helps, because you don't want your hogs to be stuck on that pesky expo while it's just dishing damage away to your hogs, and it can even force a heal, so you definitely don't want that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Chuck us a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know any further suggestions for further videos. That was pretty terrible, but anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it's always cool to see new subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys. It's really great how you support me with everything. Just watching my videos is brilliant. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.